afternoon, evening, and welcome back, everybody. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Monday and a good start to the week. Hello there, Swanee. Is that... Oh my gosh, is that the kitten from the Kitten channel on twitch.tv? Huge fan. Sign my 5-head, please, and thank you. Also, hey, Snooze. Yeah, apologies for the late start. I was watching another person's stream before this one. And yeah, here we are. Yo, what's good? Yo, is that the Soul? Hey, how's it going, dude? So yeah, we're doing a homework stream today. It's only gonna be like a few hours because, yeah, I have work today that I have to get up and be ready for to leave at 10. So, yeah, I can't be staying up till like 5 in the morning, unfortunately. But hey, yeah, we're gonna just get some stuff done. Whatever. It's gonna be very, very impromptu, and surprisingly, to the surprise of absolutely no one, this is not the first time I have done a homework stream. This is actually the second. I think, yeah, the first one we did before was like 2 papers at the same time. It was more just me finishing stuff up. Hey, yo, is that the Vanta and Ace? Hey, how's it going, everyone? But yeah, can y'all give me, y'all got 5 good guesses and you don't need 4 of them. What the topic of our paper today is. And as I pull out the syllabus, because I thought I had it saved on my computer and I thought wrong, to the surprise of, no, hold on, wait, hold on. Cause y'all think I didn't have Zoomy set up on this screen? No, I fucking do. Yeah, so the surprise of absolutely no one, Katie didn't have the fucking syllabus saved digitally, but she printed the bitch out, so that's okay. I'm not special enough for the big the. No, yes you are. Do not, if I say you are I mean the. Fuck you, if you think otherwise. Also, yo, is that the Amber? Huge fan. How's everyone doing today, though? Hopefully everyone's doing alright. But yeah, this paper, it's for my flowering plants class, and my professor, who is basically, a plant Chad, I almost forgot y'all can do that. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna get old. Also wait, I just realized I'm not hooked into it, so the fact that I don't have to like manually sign in and do that is cool. I probably will just go back and like sign in on Now I'm really glad we're only doing this for a little bit, because by God, I would not be able to do a 4-hour writing stream sitting here typing up a paper and then all I hear is just crab rape or like a group sheesh going on. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Oh, yo, Justin, what's poppin'? How you doing? Also, wait, hold on. So let me actually like scroll up so you guys can see like the base outline I have, which I normally don't write papers like this, but for this one. Thank you for the speed. Also, Lillian, hello. Thank you so much for the lurk. I just realized whenever I type in hotkeys, that's just gonna type into the paper. But anyway, let's see where on this was. Got French press, and the coffee was, oh yeah, French press coffee, like it's very extra, but at the same time it's also delicious from what I've heard. But I don't have that kind of time or equipment or money for equipment, so I'm fine with just my coffee pot, or at least at my place I have a free Keurig machine that I got from my aunts when they moved down to Florida. I only wish it could make more than 1 cup at a time. Then my friend probably over 100 TikToks, because you know I send funny TikToks, and my friend is finally going through them and liking each and every single one, pain in the arse because of the notifications. Well, you know what? When you send someone a meme stream, you're gonna have to accept the fact that they will end up liking the meme stream. I have to put on cat ears. Alright, cool. It looks good with my little flower. Did I hear Florida? Yeah, my aunts live in Florida. Still in classes, have cat ears. Thank you for the cat ears, Elaine. I appreciate it. Cute. Oh, well, not as cute as you, though. Sound redeem was a fucking mistake. Why did I add it? Alright, that's recommended materials. I just gotta find out, Okay, so yeah, we didn't have Saturday. Okay, that's the field trips. Where's the fucking... Okay, sketchbook. We're almost there. Wow! Okay, I'm done. But yeah, what's everyone up to right now? Let's see. Okay, so that... Make you play on top of each other too. Here it is. Here's the research report part. Alright, cool. Literally fuck everything else from this syllabus that I have only looked at once to highlight and never gone back to ever again. Alright, so we were given the topic for our flowering plants class. We could choose literally anything as long as it related to flowering plants. So in case you missed the title, and the title of right there, and also what is on my head right now, I've chosen dahlias. Now, some may be asking, hey Coco, or Katie, depending on what you call me. There's a few names I go by here on the internet webs. Why would you choose dahlias? Great question for whoever asked that. I'm gonna assume at least one person was wondering. Well, so dahlias are actually my favorite flower, believe it or not. They're also my mom's favorite flower too, which was something I didn't actually find out until like, at least within the past 2 or 3 years. Hey Coco, why did you choose dahlias? Thank you, Vanta. That's a great question. There, I did it for you. Oh, it's okay. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it though. I would have done it for myself anyway. But no, dahlias are my favorite. They're my favorite flower. I don't know why. There's just something about them. I just really like them. My mom's favorite. My first tattoo, I plan to actually have a dahlia for that. And I even have it like envisioned and everything. I just need to acquire the monies and time. They're pretty, and that one suits your model really. Thank you. I actually appreciate that because my tattoo, I want it to be a blue dahlia. Blue dahlia, and I want it to have some text around it. It does have meaning. I thought about this for a while. And I think I'm gonna get it. I still kind of want it below the base of my neck, like in between my shoulders. Maybe even a bit above that. Hey, what's everyone's favorite flower now? Out of curiosity, mine's roses because of red. And roses are pretty. I like roses. Dahlia would fit in with the 5-head quite well. Oh, neck. Well, on the back, like on my back, like. Okay, so you got like your neck. So below, like the base of the neck, or a little bit lower, and like in between the shoulder blades, like in kind of that area. You just putting a fucking dahlia on my 5-head snooze. I don't have the face for a face tattoo. Hydrangeas. I got the semicolon in the parentheses, never work. Bad. Oofies. Oofies. But yeah, hydrangeas are pretty too. I like hydrangeas. Also, yo! Great, Ember, thank you for the host, I appreciate it. Let's see, for the research report. Okay, so it's 10% of the grade, we get to choose a topic. How many pages did you say we needed again? I think you said 12? I think. But they also, the bright side of it, regardless if he said 12 or 15 for the report, he did say that the... Actually, wait, hold on. I think I took a screenshot of it on my phone because he sent out an email. Like, he sometimes, like, forgets, I guess, that he gave us a syllabus and that, like, the information in the syllabus should be accurate. Because, like, even with our herbarium mountings, for example, and for anyone who doesn't know, herbarium specimens are samples that have been flattened and kind of, like, dried, and then you mount them on paper and then put a label of what the genus and species are, the authority of whoever discovered it originally, and then, like, you give, like, the location of where it was found. Alright, it was nice saying hi. I'm gonna head out now. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by, Sol. It was nice seeing you. Have a good night, take it easy, and I hope to see you later. I was never allowed any, couldn't have any distinguishing features or marks. Yeah, given your background, yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't be allowed that. Well, are you allowed that now, though? Hey, Coco. Angie, I will fucking end your existence. Do not try me right now. I may have cat ears and a flower in my head right now, but I'm still going to gift the hands. Merry Christmas. But also, hello, Peggy. How you doing, baby? Do it, bitch. Good. Booking a flight now. Yeah, fuck it. I'm a full face tattoo. Yo, be like the one guy that was in the Lady Gaga music video who unfortunately passed away, but he had the most beautiful full body tattoos I've seen, especially his face ones. He rocked them very well. No, you're not. You have school. That won't stop me. All right, so let's see. He sent a screen here. He sent an email and I screenshotted it because it was one of the bright moments. Where is that email though? Here it is. All right, semester's over. Okay, so it should be at least 12 pages in length, including title page and references. So in essence, we only have to write 10 pages, which really isn't that hard. I figured one thing we could talk about today while writing, if anyone wants some writing tips for objective writing, while I might not have confidence in anything else in life, objective writing is that one thing that I do have confidence in. Coco, your education is important. Don't skip out on it to beat up your friends. You know what? That's actually, I'm adding that as a quote. That's just, it works. Congrats, Fanta. You're in the Buttery Bot book of quotes. We also have 53 quotes. I should probably we need more, honestly. I should probably get on doing that more. Maybe one day. Okay, so yeah, first off, we're gonna have a 53 plebe status. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need more quotes. Like, that's bitch numbers right there. And I ain't no bitch. Yo, Zhang, hello, how are you doing today? Alright, so we are going to first off put on a cover page. Give me a cover page. Oh, what design? Damn, look at this nerd doing homework. Love that. Babe, why aren't you supposed to be in bed? Honey, you were supposed to be in bed. Don't you have work today? Also, hi, honey. How are you doing? I love you. Sleep is for the weak. Do not, Pangy. No, do not encourage this. What? No. Oh, wait, you're off tomorrow? You're off today? I actually didn't know that. I thought you worked Tuesdays. Hi, Patches. Hi. Damn. The Axletooth is here in my stream. Coco ignored my wing comment 3 times. I work Thursday to Saturday. Ah, gotcha. Oh, hi, honey. I'm glad to see you here, even if it's like 1 in the morning. Let me see Pengy's wing comment. Yeah, Pengy, I probably didn't see it because
You look like a lemon.
Man.
I'm a lemon!
I'm gonna be honest. The other emoji was like, I had so much fun playing and I'm just smiling.
When Coco doesn't know her boyfriend's work schedule. Okay. Coco, why are you ignoring Pangy? I am not ignoring. Okay. Babe, you are not going to come in here and start siding with Pangy. You are not going. No. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing the shit today. No.
No, you whore.
To be honest, I don't know my own. Yeah, see, exactly. Sometimes he works certain set days. Other times he works more than that. Like, I assume. Coco, babe, fun. I'm trying to find Pangy's wing comments. But if you do, after I kick your ass, I'll take you out for wings, easy. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll come and beat you up, and then we can go out for wings, dude. That honestly sounds like something viable. Why are you bullying Pangy? Cannot believe it's happening in my chat. Coco thinks she's gonna win. Oh, I don't think. I know. I have way too much. I abuse powers. Just like chat abuses sound commands. But no. I joined a stream and she threatened me after I said one comment, dodging the question though. I'm not. Okay, babe. You're out here asking why I'm bullying Pangy when he's out here hitting me with, hey Coco, Avagander. Since you want to be a clown with those powers. I'm gonna cry. This is gonna become, fuck writing a paper. This is the Coco crying stream now. Also, hi Cinder, hello, how are you doing? All right, let me take off the cat ears. Let me put on the fucking clown nose. Let me remember which window VTube Studio's in. 5 hours down, 6 to go. Oh yeah, Pangy's at work right now. Hey, Coco zooms in. Hey, yo, we zoom in? We zoom in? Hold on. Let me do this because I was told to by chat. Hey, yo, we zoom in? Yo, hey, Numa, how's it going? All right, so we need a cover page first. 2 of the things that we can do are cover page and references, which I will probably, I have my school's library stuff pulled up on my already. Yo, Coco. Hey, Luck, how's it going? I now have 4 channel points. Well, maybe if you didn't make me put on a fucking clown nose every time you were in here, babe, you'd have more than that, huh? Also, actually, wait, just in case, because I don't realize if I fill this out, if it's gonna try to like auto-correct my full name. Oof. No, that's my favorite redeem. Wow. All my redeems, out of all my redeems, and babe's favorite one is making me put on a clown nose. Why the fuck is Oh No out of stock? Huh, it shouldn't be out of stock. Hold on, let me see. It shouldn't be. Hold on, something might have gotten. What format are you gonna use? I personally like Chicago. Okay, so I actually like MLA format when writing, but chances are he's probably gonna lean more towards APA, which I can do. And the only thing it really affects, in my opinion, is how you cite the sources, which, well, actually, how in the reference sheet, because even with in-text citations, bruh. Alright, hold on. Can we use Comic Sans? No. I will actually talk about my favorite font that I always use when writing, and we'll also only be doing 12. Babe, this is a professional paper that I'm submitting to my plant Chad Bro professor. I'm not using Comic Sans. We're not using Wingdings either. We're not. Okay, so let me go on. Let's see. Oh no. Let's. Oh, okay. I made an oopsie poopsie, and on Oh No, when I was putting on the timers last night during stream, I forgot to. I accidentally put it in the amount of times per stream as opposed to the cooldown. So there we go. That's been fixed. Papyrus. That's my fault. I personally like Chicago because I use footnote citations rather than in text. I came back to Clown Coco. Wonderful. As you should. No one's surprised. Literally, this is pretty on par for a Coco stream, to be fair. Yo, that one is just me when y'all make me put on a fucking clown nose. Also, Kitten! Kitten, you did not have to do that, but thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the buttery bourgeoisie. Hey, yo, is that Coco? No. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. That's understandable, Luck. Personally, I like APA and MLA because with scientific papers, you normally always have to do in-text citations, which I don't find hard. So back to Coco being a bully. Too many fucking sounds. Yes, Cinder, I gave chat powers that I may or may not regret. So back to I can't believe she would bully Pengy. I can't believe I'm being bullied right now by my best friend and my boyfriend in chat live in 4K. I cannot believe this. What is the world fucking coming to? I'm gonna cry. Oh my lord. I am Bobo the fucking clown and I am sad. Anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to put on a screen so that I don't potentially expose myself. Just in, cause you know, I like writing papers. So we're gonna throw this one just right over here real quick. I'm gonna see what it does. It's gonna cover up the chat. I'm so sorry. For a second. And it's gonna cover up me too, because I'm putting this on over a different layer. Wow, guys, treat her better. Yeah, thank you, Cinder. Thank you, Cinder. Thank you. I often have screens so I don't expose myself. Yeah, actually, that's why I downloaded the Windows app, because of the fact I didn't want to expose. Oh, so glad I fucking had that up. I almost just exposed myself right there. I do just bullying her is funny. Yeah, they do it in fun. Yeah, so glad I actually just put that up. A stream, yes, on stream. Which, yeah, that almost would have just exposed my fucking full name, and then I would have had to delete this VOD. And I don't like doing that. She did. I was there. Cinder, I joined stream and Coco literally said she was gonna beat me up. Cinder, Pengy fails to mention that he hit me with a D's nuts joke first thing, and when I told him that I was gonna fight him, he said, do it, you won't. And then I was like, I bet. And then he said we're gonna go out for wings afterwards. True. I think it's just a difference in focus because I'm poli-sci and we're generally accepting of footnote citations because it'd be very clunky if we keep saying stuff like Article 2, Section 1. Now, see, we don't do it like that. Whenever you do an in-text citation on scientific papers, like what I write, you do author's last name. If there's multiple, if there's two authors, you put both last names, then comma, the year the paper was written. Or if there's like multiple, you do first primary writer et al., which is Latin for, it's like the equivalent of like en co, and then comma, the year it was written. And then in your citations, in your reference sheet, you have things. I didn't think of which one I wanted. Well, this one's kind of got like a plan on it. We're gonna do this one. So let me just make sure when I put my name. Oh, yeah, I am so good. It fucking auto put it. Oh no. Okay, yeah. There's a very good reason why I had that up, and I'm so glad I did. So I'm gonna just put the name as Buttery Cocoa for now because I'm not trying to get fucking exposed. Yeah, and then company name. I don't need a company name. I guess I would put the class for. Insert class ID. Okay, we should be good now. So hold on. Whenever I'm just not sure of anything, we're just gonna have the not today, Satan. Hey, wait a second. I'm gonna flex my badge, my bit badge. Trust me, I make up in DMs. On stream is where I bully her. He does. Axel, as much as he like, okay, if we're just gonna sit here and gush for a second while writing. As much as he may joke on me right now, Axel is very sweet, and he treats me like a queen, and he is the sweetest person I've ever been with, and I love him so much. And I'm not gonna cry. I'm not fucking crying. Not today. No. Coco, you should have a Cinder War Screech. Hey, yo, I'd be down for a War Screech. So, okay, there it is. Okay, so. Alright, so actually, are you guys blushing? She's blushing. Yeah, I have the blush set for when I smile, and obviously I'm gonna be smiling when I talk about Babe. Alright, so we're gonna do, Dahlias, genists of their own. I figured I would parody a League of Their Own. I think it is November. Today's the 16th, 2021. Perfect. Simp. You listen here, Josh. I'm allowed to simp for my boyfriend if I fucking want to. You're not gonna sit here and tell me how to live my life. You ain't my dad. You don't pay my bills. Mind your business. At the same time, hello Josh, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been good. I should buy 50,000. No! You need to save that money. I am your dad. Josh, I'm like 10 years older than you. How the fuck am I your dad? Or how are you my dad? I could read, I swear, but how are you my dad? Coco, read what I said again. Hold on. That's the 50K bit badge, right, Coco? It is 50K, yes. You're at the 50K one. It is the 50K, don't worry. I read it. Wow. No, oh my god. Babe, save your money, please. I swear to God. Swear on me, mom. I found the Fountain of Youth. Not telling you where it is. Good. I don't want to be young forever. I know some people think growing old is, I'm trying to think of one. Erase the family. I'm going to specify because I actually found out when starting research on this that there are two Dahlias. There is the one that I like, Asteraceae, and then there's also one that's in the Fabaceae family, which is bean. And for anyone who doesn't know plant families, Asteraceae is the sunflower family. Coco's gonna be 80 and streaming on twitch.tv. Same. Pretty close. But yeah, the Dahlias are my favorite. That's why we're writing about them. Because if I'm writing 10 pages about something, I'd rather be something I enjoy. This is biology 3051C. Flowering. Oh, we'll do it in caps. Flowering plant. Class. There we go. And we will auto save that so that I don't fucking expose myself. Coco Peep DMs. That cat is really photogenic, and I want to be that photogenic one day. Alright, so as you can see, I don't normally write like this. Normally I just go into writing and just kind of edit from there, but I think with this one I was just kind of thinking out, like listing out more stuff of like what I could write about. So we have like some basic in-depth science stuff up here, and we'll like color code this. Are you in classes for you to be a plant doctor? No, I'm actually a general biology major, but I took this one because it seemed fun and it fit with my schedule. Let's see, like that's more scientific family stuff. Actually, this one kind of would too, because there's actually, I think for the Dahlia genus, there's 40 species, something like that. I'm a 15-month sub. Ew. Why? I thank you, but also why? Spending money on me, like I appreciate it. Babe out here about to become poison ivy. I mean, I already have a succulent shelf in my kitchen window. Don't try me. This would be more of like how it's bred and things like that, and also like evolutionary history. So we'll make this one. Make you bullet. And then uses, and I think also like culture. I think I also want to do like cultural influences / important. And we'll make this section yellow. There we go. All right, so these are all the topics I have so far with this, and then we'll add a page. We'll just add a blank page, and then I will make this. Oh, also, babe, you can fish in Skyrim as soon as making a rod? Hell yeah, I will become a fisherman in Skyrim. Separate categories makes sense. Under uses is cultural acceptable. So here we gotta make our works cited. Oh yeah. So my favorite type of font to use whenever typing, because I'm gonna have all of the ones that I download for Photoshop uses, even on my stream computer. I use Calibri. It's just a base one. It's nice. I like it. And then works cited. Forgot to make the text black again. Might make the work. Yeah, we'll make the works cited one. Patches, why are you crying, baby? Baby, just because you can't get up there and just jump on everything? I like Ariel. It's biggish and still standard. Yo, Halo Infinite's so beautiful. Nice. Baby was marketed as a sexually explicit phrase. Oh my god. Patches be Engie. He is! He's literally mad that the stuff, my space heater that's right next to my quote-unquote desk has stuff on it, and that he can't jump on it, and he's mad, and it's like, Patches, I'm sorry, you gotta go hop on some other stuff then. Wait, will you make the title larger? Yeah, I can go do that. And then we'll save often, because we never want to get exposed. Or never lose work. So we can make this 36, make it... Actually, I like it as a 36 just because it looks better. I will bold that. We'll italicize. Maybe I'll even underline. Yeah. I have to put on cat ears back again. All right, cool. Join me in degeneracy. I'm already there. Allow the kitty to hop. He can hop on top of my like dresser and everything. He doesn't need to jump right here. Damn, that was fast. Oh yeah, I have it set. There's a particular part of that phrase, since they use the same message every single time. I just have it set so that ButteryBot, when it's detected, just bans automatically. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. All right, so now I have to go look up sources. So you'll see me tabbing back and forth. What happens if I clicked that link, Coco? Well, that's why I have ButteryBot set to ban it immediately, so that you don't end up clicking it. I'm gonna make my window here so that I can chat still while I'm tabbed into Google Chrome. Let's see, like there's one with genome size. I'm down to try it, or I'm down to look at. I didn't really go through a lot of these. But if you're doing scientific paper writing, one thing, if you're using your university's online library, as I am, which they actually took off the need to sign into the off-campus portal, which was kind of cool. It took me a second to figure out how to use. Oh my gosh, babe! Thank you for the 200 biddies, I appreciate it. I already clicked it, damn. We get an F in the chat for Pengy. He clicked on the link. Can we just please salute Pengy and give him an F? F. Yes, just casually. F. Pengy, what the Pengy, that is a bad fake message. Also, why did my music stop? I'm still listening. Yeah. Okay, Chrome, this is not Firefox. I am still watching. Do not pause my shit. Do not pause my shit unless I tell you to. Jerk. Remember that bot? I don't think I do. I'm from twitch.com. Your channel has bad positions due to small number of viewers. We will be happy to help you with the promotion. We have a lot of great features like chat, gradual buildup of viewers who will promote you on. I don't remember that one. Wow. Are you really still watching it though? Are you? Yes. Yes, I am. I need my booty jam so that I can sit here and type paper. But yeah, so whenever you're using your university library, if you're writing a scientific paper, or if you know someone that's writing scientific papers, one thing to do when doing your refining searches is full text online and scholarly and peer-reviewed. Scholarly peer-reviewed will just, you want reliable sources. That's all you gotta do there. Babe, do you want the lo-fi playlist I use on Spotify? I mean, I'd be down for it. Like, the one I'm listening to now is kind of pretty chill. If anyone would like it, I can copy and share the link. It is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's actually pretty cool. I do enjoy it. But yeah, so we're gonna just pull up some random ones. We'll read through things and we will see if there's anything that I can use. Ooh, this one's geographic distribution. That one might be a good one, given what we want to write on. And then novelties. Ooh, a new species of Dahlia. Look in the DMs. Aw, thank you, honey. A DMCA free beats. We might hop over to that one and then have the occasional Spotify commercial because I don't have premium. I have no idea how to do citations because my teacher sucks and I'm always terrified of messing it up. All right, so do they care for the particular type of citation you do, Josh? Because we can do a little lesson here. You want my account? Babe, no! I appreciate that you would offer, but no, I do not want your account. Yes, they do. What kind of citations do they want you to do, if I may ask? We can make this a little educational experience. Oh yeah, with objective writing, one thing that's just great to do it, just write and get things out. You can always edit and simplify later. I've written papers, APA, perfect. Give it to her anyway, Axel. No. So Josh, one thing I would use is a website called EasyBib because they can do APA and MLA formatting. So you put in your link. Now you're gonna have to have ad blocker off because yeah, they won't let you do anything. I'm going to. Babe, you do not have to do that. Please do not. I appreciate it though, but please do not. I'm having way too much fun with Zoom in. Coco, you're Coco. You don't get a vote. Pengy really just out here said Coco has no rights. Wow. Damn. I didn't think this. Okay, so EasyBib. Great website to use. Because you can also see like the formatting of it when they do it, and then you can kind of like copy it yourself later, but you can also just use EasyBib. And then for in-text citations on papers, so you will do, here, we'll make the text 12. I don't know why it's just set to 11. No. So, and also I have to change the font back to black. Okay, so you'll do author last name, comma, year written. That is how you always do an in-text citation. And when you're doing in-text citations, do not copy word for word. You basically want to recite, not recite, not like a perfect recitation. You want to basically paraphrase what they say. Like, for example, like this, we'll open up like the first paper, which was genome size in Dahlias. So,
Wow.
I heard.
Thanks for the lecture, you stinky cat. I'm happy we are friends.
Josh, thank you for the $4 tip. I appreciate it. You're stinky. I'm only a cat when chat tells me to be one. You're a cat all the time, you smelly. But like, for example, okay, so, oh man, okay, so genome, this is a bit, scientific heavy. Even the abstract is. But like, for example, if I wanted to paraphrase, genome is, your data, like your DNA. It's the set of data that basically makes up you. Yeah. So like, for example, it says like traditionally the genus has been divided into 2 sections, but has been shown not to be monophyletic. Like, so for example, like I could take that and say, like the genomes, while while separated, have proven not to be monophyletic. I think, yeah, monophyletic. And then I would, like, for this person, and also I'm not showing the sources I'm using just because I'm afraid that the UC library page might expose me, and we've already almost done that myself with Microsoft Word. So yeah, we're not doing that today. So like, this one is, there's a few writers. So we would put the main writer, which is Eva M. Temsch. So we do, like, in particular, so this would be Temsch. Is it, I guess Temsch, is that how it's spelled? Let me, yeah, Temschsch, Temsch. And since there's more than 2 writers, we do et al. Not et al, et al. Comma, and then the year that it was written was 2008. And then down here is where you normally list works cited in order of when you cite them. So like this, I would have the citation for this particular paper first. Who's DMing me? Babe, 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 I love you. Thank you. I will check that out later. You now have my Spotify info. Use it so I don't have to listen to. Oh, babe, I'm gonna cry. I love you. And then, like, yeah, first paper used goes here. And I have it too. I would be concerned if I was made up of small gnomes, as you should be. But also at the same time though, Josh, how can you be certain that you're not made out of tiny gnomes? Food for thought. So yeah, basically that is how you do standard in paper or in text citations, APA, MLA format style. I would say yes, but the last time I did that, someone logged into my Minecraft account. They did. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fight whoever logged into your Minecraft account. So yeah, I don't know if the genome paper is actually gonna be useful. Just given I'm not going necessarily that specific with the Dahlias. Even though DNA holds a very high importance with how plants are categorized nowadays. Simplified keys to 4 sections with 34 species in the genus Dahlia. Asteraceae, Coreoptidae. Okay, so new keys to 4 sections. Okay, so these are just keys, so I can't really use that paper. This one is in Spanish. I thought it was in English because of how it came up on the results page. And while I do read Spanish, and and can speak it. I could not translate fully. Hey yo, is that the radio? Hey, how's it going, dude? I don't want to lose my stream music playlist with 4K tracks. Hey yo, 4K. At a pog. Alright, so do that, go back to that. Alright, so gave a lesson on that. Always just write shit and then edit it later. Alright, so I'm going to insert another page here. We're gonna have one on top. So with our formatting, we want to have it, yeah, everything lined to the left. We could double space too. Oh yeah, we probably should double space. Da. Yeah, so that'll help to make things a lot easier. Chillin', kicking it, good luck on the paper. Yo, thank you, Radio, I appreciate it. It's just more the fact getting it done. And then also like quoting our sources. Ecophysiology of seed germination with wild dahlia. Oh, this is a particular species. I might not be able to do that. This one had literally said that there was it, and then there's not a thing. All right, fuck me, I guess. Hey, Coco, how's it going? Yo, is that the Pats? Hello, how are you doing today? Okay, so this one is in English. So this is diversity of dahlias in Mexico. All right, so that one I might be able to use. That no. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll take the cookie. New species, and this was a new species of dahlia found in Mexico. Let's see. Phylogenetic analysis. Okay, so this one, the phylogenetic analysis might actually be useful because I do want to cover with the evolutionary history of dahlias. Coffee's pretty good. I probably shouldn't be drinking it. Oh, I like that. Hey, yo, is that a new one? I like that. Miss. Yes. All right. So, ooh, dahlia has 35 species. 1v1 me in the new Mario Party. Bold of you to assume I have it. I don't. And they're all primarily from Mexico. All right. I'll buy you it. No. No. No, you won't. Impact of diversity. Confirmation of ancient polyploidy. Phylogenetic analysis. Is that the same one that I just picked up? By SARDE? Yeah. Give me like 2 weeks of work for. No, I would not like you to buy me a game like that. No. And also I wouldn't be able to stream it with you because I don't have a regular Switch. I have a Switch Lite, and even if that were the case, I don't have a capture card. So no. I appreciate the offer, but thank you. Stinky? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to get a regular Switch because it was I fucking can't take it seriously whenever that one comes on. I can't. I'm gonna just look up Dahlia and see what. I like it when it just gets the. Alright, we're gonna just look up Dahlia and see what comes up for that. Because there's not really a whole lot that's got with just the history of it. But of course, now I'm getting 500 different things. Yo, that baby. Yeah, Auto-Tune Baby is unironically one of my favorite things. Okay, we're gonna look up Dahlia flower, because I'm finding things that are named Dahlia, but not the flower. Performance of action.
Spirits
Bean. Steen. Breeding for long base life in Dahlia. Dahlia variabilis. This is a specific one, and it's for flowers. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that one. I might have to go to Google Scholar too to see if I can find anything that's more of like a collective history of dahlias. Hi, Coco. Yo, hey, Retro, what's poppin'? I saw the sound effects, had to experience them. Oh, don't worry. That's why I added them. How's the homework going? It's going all right. It's just more now. It's like I didn't think I would have this much trouble finding papers to base my stuff off of. Because it's like some papers are working, some not really. Wondering if there's other things I could for source. Depends on how much he'd be willing to let fly. I could discuss how to work too, but I didn't realize the second page was a part of that. It was just part of assigned which assigned reading in his class. He kind of just the things that are from the assigned reading he's already covered in lecture slides, so it's like, all right, cool. Found that out after the first exam. How to identify the species, habitat requirements, why it's I just chances are there's probably not a native Ohio one. If there was, that'd be some nice bonus points. Alright, so I'm gonna open up another tab and we're gonna go to Google Scholar. When your university library fails you out and you also still don't want to go down to the physical library, especially now during COVID season, Google Scholar is also another great way to find reliable sources. It's just scholar.google.com. So Dahlia Asteraceae. New taxes. Let's see. So I want. Heck yeah, it is. Exactly. Any type. No, we want reviewed articles. I always reviewed articles. Always. Oh, there's a Dahlia breeding. Okay, you know what? I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Let's see. There's a lot on the vase life, which understandable given that while I'd like to see if there is any non-ornamental use for dahlias, chances are that it is mainly just an ornamental breed of flower. As opposed to like, you know, plants that are used in medicine and so on and so forth. I had to write a psychology paper once using only reviewed scientific articles from Google Scholar. Yeah, that's kind of how it'd be. I already wasted 2k points of channel points on sound redeems. Perfect, my plan's working. Ha 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 ha. Now y'all won't ever be able to use them on other things. Excellent. Alright, let's see. Yo, I love the devil horns. Oh yeah, that's my little plotting thing. Thing is, the tree was barely anything covering the points I was trying to make. Horns, fuck. Yeah, let me see if I can find the paper still. Yo, good luck with that. Yeah, it's one of my toggles though, because I figured like I have a few that are full body. So like as you can see, we got cat ears, we got plotting, and they also do move with me. We also got the heart ones that also the hearts move too. Gotta love them horns. Yeah, because sometimes I like to be a little plotting gremlin. Also, we've sat here for almost an hour and I have nothing on this paper yet. Kind of cool. Kind of pog. This is a reminder to always make sure you find your sources first. Which honestly it would have been like this even if I wasn't streaming. Surprisingly, as much as chat may distract me sometimes, chat also keeps me focused on homework streams. I forgot that Nick's Cranny was selling a whole ass skeleton. Cat stinks, but they're my stinkies. I love them. It's definitely seeming that a lot of... Actually, I might make these as notes just so that we could maybe potentially add that into the paper. Here, like... Make sure that text is black. Notes. While researching, discovered that one. Mexico, 2. Patches, why are you crying? Baby! Baby, what has got you down? If I go to pick up. Wow. I could sit here and hold you and love you. See, I don't know if he does, because I go to pick him up and try to put him on my lap so I can pet him, and he's just like, no, I don't want that, Mom. Oof, I can't find it. Oofies. Not the scientific one, a literal human skeleton, which will go in my basement laboratory of my house. Nice. No, you are not going up there. No. Ah, I got him. Gotta go steal your cat, see ya. Josh, I will break your fucking kneecaps if you try to even take one hair off of any of my cats. That is a threat. Alright, Patches, if you could sit on my lap, that would be thanks. I'll help Coco. Hello? Yo, Giant! Hey, how's it going? How you doing today? Can I just pat them, please? What if I pet your cats? Okay, I mean, you could, like, pet them, but you're not, like, taking the cats. Oh, Patches. Yeah, well, it seems like Dahlias. Oh. Flower. Not as soft as me, ooh woo. Not even gonna say anything to that one. Alright, so... Oh, there's effective chemical fertilizers. Flower heads and Asteraceae. A sequence. Actually, this works out, Patches, because I'm just looking for papers right now. Sunflower, ooh, for bioenergy. Okay, that one actually might be good. For, because it seems like they might be using Dahlias and Asteraceae, like, and other members of the Asteraceae. This is my first time visiting your stream. What impression of you do you hope I get? That's a good question. Asking chat might be a bit better, but if it's me, oh my, Genvi, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid! Yo, any of my mods, can I please get a shout out? Oh my gosh, Genvi, how are you doing? How's stream? Pia, hey! How are you doing? Arise, my undead army, prepare yourselves for the haunting of Buttery Cocoa. Their time is nearing an ending. The clock's ticking and time to take what's rightfully ours. Good, good. OMG, she waves? Of course I wave. I can also zoom in and wave at you real close. How do you do shoutouts? Exclamation mark SO and then at them for the name. Zoom, yeah, we be zoomies. Zoom. Yo, guys, go check out Jim. Oh my gosh, Pinky, thank you for the 800 bits.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like that, Luck. Katie, I love you. I love you too. But yeah, hopefully your stream went well. While we get a shout out in, what'd y'all do today? Hope your streams have been going well. It's been going. It's more of just, I didn't think finding papers for this would be as hard as it was. Just like that, babe. Thank you. Oh, Dark Souls.
Shut
Nice.
the front door!
Oh. Oh, hello. That was a thing. But yo, everyone coming over from Gen V side, if you don't know who I am, good morning, afternoon, evening. I'm Buttery Coco, but please feel free to call me Coco or Katie. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I'm also casually a princess. No big deal. Giant, to answer your question, the impression of you that I'd like to have probably is that this is just a place to just, you know, kind of hang out and relax. Sometimes we might get a little serious, talk about some like serious topics. Sometimes we might get a little sappy or emotional, but I genuinely want a place that feels welcoming and that everyone can kind of just vibe in, even if, you know, you're here to just watch what's going on the screen, or if you're just looking for some background noise. I'd say that sums up what I want my streams to always be. And if anyone in the chat could either confirm or deny that, please do. But yeah, hopefully Dark Souls was good. I've never finished a Dark Souls game, but that's because I made the mistake of Dark Souls 2 being my first one. All the screams, I am joking. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, the peak in the mic, sublime. Just 10 out of 10. Her audio's improved. Hey, you know, it happens to all of us, you know? My audio used to peak all the time, and then I found the wonders of OBS filters. Has it though? Oh, yes, that was last year. That's for impressions of here. And now I feel bad that I have no idea who they are. For those who have 200 more channel points, there are yes, we do have sound redeems that you can play in the channel. Also, is that the Annie? Huge fan. Sign my 5 head. For anyone who doesn't know, we'll be streaming with Annie tomorrow. We're doing load zone randomized emerald. Helping her map it out. Here's a mix of chaotic, chill, real shit, and wholesomeness. Oh, thank you for that, Luck. I appreciate it. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. How are you doing today? We're just looking. I'm working on prototyping the Pokemon Emerald map rando tracker. Yes, and I will help her with it. Thanks, babe. Crab Brave. Yeah, we have a few. There are some interesting ones. Feel free to check them out. But now we're just reading through. Haunts. We do have haunts. We have haunts. It'll be done by tomorrow. Night. But we're just looking for some more things. My paper overall is going to be about dahlias. Dahlias are my favorite flower, so I wanted to write about it. I found out that they are an entire genus. The common name is the genus. And for anyone who doesn't know with classifications, every organism is classified mainly by Linnaeus. Linnaeus discovered a lot of shit, even if he's just a Swedish botanist. But they're spread into different categories. So it goes down the list, going from biggest to smallest: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Domains even on top of kingdom. The domain's the biggest, and there's 3 domains. There's like Eukarya, Protista, and then fungi, I think, is its own separate domain. So dahlias are genus, and then normally with some things and how scientific naming is involved, you have genus and then species. So you'll have and it's all in Latin so that it's a common language that everyone, no matter where they come from in the science community, can understand, because of the fact that Latin is a dead language. So dahlias are in this particular dahlia, like the one on my head, is the Asteraceae family, which is sunflower. It's a sunflower family. So you have like dahlias, sunflowers, Jerusalem artichokes, oxeye. There's quite a few in the Asteraceae family. Also, I'm surprised Patches is actually sitting here and letting me pet him. You'll be the first person to test it besides me? Well, I look forward to it. I didn't say anything grand. I just said some of my views here. I didn't even touch in my... Oh, that still means a lot though, Luck. Thank you. I'm surprised that you haven't added the sus sound from Among Us. I tried to rip it, but I wasn't able to actually rip the audio, which means they might not be down to let me have it, but I don't know. One day. Also, yes, Pat. So I think the bioenergy use one might be good, since I was just saying that, oh, it seems like there's not really a commercial use for dahlias outside of just being an ornamental houseplant. Plants of the Asteraceae family as agents in protection of human health. Look into that one too. We might have to actually look into Asteraceae as a whole. The entire just sunflower family to maybe find more for dahlias. Patches! Maybe, just stay on my lap. It's okay. Oof. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, but it is what it is. But it seems like there's actually quite a bit of medical use for Asteraceae. I'm wondering if he'd let me use some websites. Or we also could use the ITIS website. So ITIS is a giant database of flowering plants. And it has the list of the genus and species, like the authority of who found it, if the name has been updated, because with DNA, it's changed a lot of classifications of flowers. Because classification before, you know, technology nowadays was based mainly on how things looked and how they kind of, you know, acted. Now that you can actually look at, you know, things on a, you know, cellular level, that changes a lot of things. And it also doesn't help that a lot of groups end up changing. Like, oh, there's one we were talking about in notes earlier. Like the hickory, I think, was put in a different one. Also, no, I'm on my laptop, babe. No, that's not allowed. I mean, when Ash is at work and can't give me cuddles, cuddles are... I want to cuddle. So what did you roll in? Why you got dirt on you, Patches? Patches just says rolling in stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna put you down. But yeah, I'm gonna just hop over to the ITIS website and look up dahlias, and we'll find out some base stuff off of that. Aw, thank you for the hugs, Ember. Patches knows about rolling in the deep. Damn. ITIS.gov, not com. It's .gov. It's a government-owned website. But it's the Integrated Taxonomic Information System. And there's one that's better than this. I forgot the name of it. I only learned about it because my boss and a friend of mine who now works with us told me about it. But yeah. Okay, so I want dahlias. Kingdom plant. Okay, so the free kingdoms domain that are under domain. So there's Plantae, fungi, and Animalia. Actually, no, there's 6 kingdoms. There's 3 domains, 6 kingdoms. Kingdoms Plantae, Animalia, fungi, Protista. I can't remember the other 2 off the top of my head. But I don't... Is this the one I want? I think that might be the one I want. A name, because it's the genus. Yes, this is it, Plantae. So this was discovered by CAV. Who is CAV? I actually don't know who that authority is. Yeah, Plantae, Asteraceae. There's the red dahlia and the pinnate dahlia. How many species of dahlia are there, though? That's what I want to know. I guess I'll start putting some stuff on here, just so that I can... Genus Dahlia hails from the race Array D-E-A-D. No, that's not it. Asteraceae family. It is a genus that was... This is a robbery, put your liver in the bag? Hold on, we got something for that. You say this is a robbery? You say this is a robbery? Well, you know what? Uno reverse time, bitch. You put your liver in my bag now.
Our table
Me and Coco choose violence. I do choose violence quite frequently. I'm not wrong. The French press makes good coffee, but it's also a little difficult to fuse all flavors. Gets tiring after 4 minutes of twisting. I love that TikTok. Yes, as do I, and now we will have that sound effect forever. I have one thing to say, and that would be... I love it. What about the French? Oui, oui, tutti baguette, to quote a famous philosopher. Hey Coco, quick question for the Toad line voice line redeem. Is it gonna be a single sentence or is it gonna be what the Twitch text box can fit? I mean, if you can fit... While I would prefer you to keep it as just a sentence, if what you have is longer than a sentence, as long as it fits in the redeem box, sure, I'll read it out in the Toad voice. I ask that you please don't hit me with things like the beginning part of the B-movie script, because that would be very hard not only to read with a straight face, but also read in a Toad voice. But yeah, go for it, Luck. Alright, cool, I have an idea for when I can. Alright, I'm not scared. Oh, I'm looking forward to you saying arara. Okay, I just want to remind everyone, as much as that's a redeem, it has been clipped multiple times. I know Clear clipped it once, and I think someone else clipped it again another time I said it. Like, I just want everyone to know that. Lamau, what? Yeah, Pia, I have an Ada redeem. At like 15k, I think? Yeah, 15k. Anyone got a clip for that? You go find it, you're on your own. So if you want me to, you know, get up in the mic real close and have a breathy sounding voice as I say your name and then that, and then sure, save up your channel points. Love coffee. I love coffee at 2 in the morning. I know, I meant why do multiple people clip it? I don't know, because some people, I guess, forget that, you know, I just, yeah, people forget that it's, yeah. Gotta go now. Have a good night. Yo, Gen V, thank you so much again for stopping by. Have a good night. Take it easy, and I hope to see you later. Have a good one. Remember, I didn't even see what that. Remember, Coco Twitch chat. This is a generous fucks. Ada. Oh well. Oh well. Milfs. Fucking Pyro just comes in with milfs. I like to imagine that with the energy that Pyro, you're just rolling up here like hello, how you doing? Milk, what the fuck? Also, I like how that got held as misogyny. Twitch, we respect MILFs in this household. And DILFs. Coco has one thing to say. DILF. But yo, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night, Gen V. Take it easy, and I hope to see you later. And I'll have to check out some of your streams too. MILFs are great. Yeah, they're pretty cool. That Speen was perfect. Well, anyway. I've made DILF and MILF badges. I'm such a degen. Nah, you're just doing the Lord's work. Oh yeah, I forgot I was opening up, for who the fuck Cav was. Floral Authority. Cav. Who the fuck is Cav is what I want to know. Or Botany. Probably Botany Authority. Authorities. Cav. Perfect. That's exactly who. I just want to know who Cav is. That's all I want to know. Also, thank you for the bonk. Okay. Cav. Antonio Jose Cabanillas. So Coco, when are we taking over Europe? I don't know. I'm just trying to get back my own kingdom, to be fair. I have to work in 6 hours. Love you all, and see you tomorrow night if all goes well enough for your stream. Yo, thank you so much for stopping by, Ember. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Get some good sleep. Love ya, and I'll see you later. That was discovered by Antonio. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep that there so I can spell it. Antonio Jose. I don't remember what the quick one for ease was. I think it's Alt 026. No. Maybe it was 017. No, that's degree. I remember that one. Oh no, it's like 0224. Getting closer. Oh wow, he's good at stabbing. Oh no, Draco. No, Ember. She sometimes people just come in and shank themselves, you know? Or when they leave, they'll shank themselves. Like it's kind of just a thing that happens in stream. I tripped. You know, girl, it's okay. Sometimes we all fucking trip. It's okay. Search for E. Why though? Also, there is a cooldown on it, just a heads up. It's a part of the Coco stream culture. Yeah, it is a part of the stream culture that people just either shank themselves or someone else. Hold on. Windows, keyboard shortcut, key accent. Ayo, there's so much new stuff in the new Skyrim. You're legit gonna enjoy it. I'm very glad to hear that, babe. 0233, that's what it was. Also, hold on, I forgot all of my short keys were gonna activate. Oh man. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, that's gonna happen. So 0233. Okay, so nope. So Alt 02. There we go. And then I have to make sure that I turn off things. I love that knife emote. Yo, actually, oh, that's one thing I didn't think of, guys. What if I drew a knife emote for us on the channel? Like, it just kind of makes sense. Cabanillas. Also, YouTube. Stop pausing. Please think understandable. It depends if I get to stab people with it. I mean, you can't use an emote to do it, but it would like be there. Also, this did not double space. Double space, thank you. Also, I forgot to do indent for my paragraph break. The genus consists of how many species of Dahlia are there? 42. Honestly, we might use the gardening know-how website too. This might be in my source list. 42 species, but innumerable hybrids. Oh. And now they're saying 53. How many? Okay, one website's telling me, or one search is telling me 42, another's saying 53. And now they're saying, no, 53 types with the hybrids, 30 species. Okay, Wikipedia, please don't lie to me. I know you're not a reliable source. Oh shit, there's a command to make Coco Aussie. What's that? What's that command? Oh, the upside down one. Yeah, there's because people like to see my ankles for some reason. You know who you are. Oh no, you're getting contradicting info. I hate when that happens, yeah, and it's like there's no solid source that I hate it here. Thighs before ankles, base. Well, everyone point at Retro and call him a degenerate. And now, guys, it is time for us to do our own speed. Oh, hold on, let me not fuck this up. It's time for us to do our own speed. Hello. You can see my whittle feetsies. If I want to like move myself out a little bit, you can see some thigh. But nah, we're gonna sit here and you can see my hands. Oh, as they go back and forth. Hello, I have hands. You might not always see them, but I do indeed have hands. All right, we're 40 species. Let me go back to my other sources. Wasn't Speen. Okay, so this is bioenergy. Oh, what was the other one? And so the Asteraceae family. Let's see. Okay, this is the abstract. I want to see the full paper. Oh, the abstract's the only thing in English. No. No. Oh no! Our table is broken. I love that so much. Okay, so there's a paper from 2003 that says it consists of 35 species. And then the Wikipedia page is saying there's 42 at least. I don't know. But I'm actually about to use Wikipedia sources. Actually, duh. Wikipedia has sources. How did I forget that they have sources that I can use? I'm still mildly angry at how in a paper describing the banana that one author had offhandedly said a banana is technically a berry, but didn't describe the why or how to prove it. I still rant about this sub Sunday. I ranted about it sub Sunday and I still feel it. Yes, a banana is technically a berry because it has the fruity flesh. Because we can actually, this is one thing we can talk about that I've learned in school. I can break out my notes again. Hold on. So talking about the different types of fruits, you have capsules, you have berries, which berries have the fleshy part. You have dehiscents, which are your citruses, where it has a leathery skin. You have your palms, which are apples, and then you have your drupes, which are stone fruits. I remember we talked about this some Sunday. We talked about the ocean is soup. We don't talk about the ocean is soup. We don't. I do not want a repeat of the ocean is soup argument that y'all had that went on probably for longer than it should have. It was an experience. It was funny though, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? At the same time, it was like, why are y'all like this, please? Might be. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It was for a bit. I respected it. Okay, so we could safely say at least over 30, since we have a scientific source that I can put into my actual thing that mentions at least 30, because this was just at the time that there's at least 30. Because 42 is more than 30 of over 30 species, with most of these species originating from Mexico. But also, one thing with researching papers, do try your best to use sources that are up to date, as opposed to, like you normally do, I think within the, like, what, 10 or 20 years? Something like that. Oh, this actually has some stuff we might be able to use. So I'm gonna bookmark this one. We're gonna put that one. I almost put it into a different folder that it shouldn't have been. See. So the species are also divided. Kind of cool. I mean, that kind of goes in with that one paper we saw earlier that talked about things and stuff and things. was written by... R, comma, D, period, E. Oh yeah, scientific paper, another thing I didn't mention with the citation earlier. If they have like if they have like a middle initial, you do last name first, comma, first initial, middle initial, then your et al, then the year. That's how you do. While there seems to be medical and bio energy uses for flowers, asteroid E A C C E A E A family. Dahlias are largely used as ornamental flowers. Also, bruh. Just gonna say what we have so far. Just to make sure I don't lose any of my links, I'm just gonna like copy paste them quick. So, like, no, I do not want to join this. I mean, I could just mark everything though. That'd be easier. We'll bookmark ones that I think I'm gonna use. We're gonna throw them in there. And maybe read them later. What did I come back to? What have I come back to? Chad told me to be upside down and someone paid channel points for that, so yes, but I also did say point in shame retro for putting me upside down. Okay, carry on, have a nice day. Thank you for that. But also clear, hello, you can see me slightly weep for a second. You can see the after effect of it. Actually, I think it has been enough time, maybe. When did... I ain't down bad, I just did it for a joke. Yeah, okay. Alright. I believe that. But anyway, it is time to spin ourselves back upright, right? So, hello again. I'm now properly seated. Let me just get back in my chair, too. Let me just... There we go. Yo, hey, Clear, what's poppin'? A fox and a wolf fox mix is a wolf or a wox. Yo, what? Real question is, do you flip IRL too? Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to, News. I don't think no. I didn't ask for some brush off namby-pamby answer. I'll never tell you what the answer is. Good luck figuring it out too, bitch. I'm kidding, Snooze. I love you, man. Yeah, let's go to see what kind of sources. She does flip IRL. Babe, why do you have to expose me? Why do you have to expose me on stream? Why can't you just let me be intimidating? Why do you have to tell the people the truth? She won't answer, but I will. Babe, Why? 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 Just why? Why can't you let me have this? I want to be cool and seem tough, and you're just nah. Just nah. Oh, I like the song. For the chat. Of the chat. When were you intimidating? Bold of you to assume I'm not, and that will be your downfall, Snooze. Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMO... Wow! That was actually well timed. Did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial? And that includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime. Sign up and join Eorzea today! You say that as if I haven't bought the game already because I wanted to be a big titty goth girlfriend bunny mommy girl. I paid money to be that. When I'm already that in real life. So I just found out I might be a wolf or a wox. I'm a half fox boy and a half wolf boy. So yeah. So you're like, a liger, almost in a sense. Come on, everyone knows that shy nerd girls in hoodies are hotter. You're allowed to have a wrong opinion, Shiny. It's okay. Liger my I fucking hate it. Every day. I'll see myself out. Tomboys. I thought the rule was that girls were hot. I mean, Lunk does bring up a good point. I'm not even into women. But people are just hot. I say that as I don't really have a set preference on dude. There's a lot of good things about different types. I mean, it depends on the girls. But what matters more is that they have a nice personality. Because if you have a nice personality, you'll be hot on the outside, no matter what. You can be pretty on the outside, but if you're ugly as sin on the inside, then that's no good. Like some girls have ugly personalities. See, true, Shiny, that is it. Regardless of if you are into men, women, or whatever. Whatever human you are into. As long as they have a beautiful inside, that is what matters. First thing I look for is intelligence. Because if she doesn't have that, she's mine. But Snooze, your wife is smart. Come on, I want to F an alien. Okay. Humanoid. I guess we'll expand it to humanoid, so that can include aliens and snake people and spider people. Anyway. Gorillas. Get the fuck out of here. No, Mew. That is where we draw the line. No. Stop that. My wife is the most intelligent human being I've met. Couldn't have been that smart to marry me though. Okay. You can't say she's not smart because she married you. Marrying the person you love is a very smart choice. Ooh, hey, Dahlia Calv, Resource Network, Ayo. Web Archive. Oh wow, this website, the USDA website is very early 2000s. I can tell this has not been updated in a while. I thought the smart choice was getting Taco Bell. I mean, true, Taco Bell is pretty smart, not gonna lie. What would she say if she heard you say that? Oh, I'm sure he's told her that. Knowing how Snooze and his wife are, chances are, yeah, he already has. Alright, so no, that one provided me with nothing. I'm disappointed. From the original. Also, yo, Devils, thank you so much for signing that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. How you doing today? with the way my life's going to be, I think I'll be content being an uncle only. I mean, you never know, Luck. There's a lot of people out there in the world, and there's someone for everyone. I truly believe that. It just might take time. Like, I mean, if I'm allowed to, again, once more, shrimp for my man, who is here in the chat, it took me 10 years to find him. And I'm very happy that I waited. And because he was definitely worth the wait. She actually gets real mad, same as when I say I'm punching above my weight. There's a lot of people out in the world, so many ways to hear no, I guess. Luck! You're still young. Okay, we'll get, let me zoom in for this one. Let me zoomies. Because this will be for everyone. I like being single, that way I don't have to spend money. Now see, I agree in both parties spending money on each other, but that's just me. But that's neither here nor there. My main point though, there's a lot of people in the world, and you're still young. You have all the time in the world to find that person you're meant to be with. Annie, I am trying to give a serious talk here.
Bruh.
You have all the time in the world to find that special person you're meant to be with.
Spirit.
I love how I'm trying to lay down the law here and everyone's just memeing. But no, Luck, do not worry about it. I know you will find fucking can't with you people right now. You'll find that person that you're meant to be with, and I know that because of the fact that go check DMs. All right. Listen, I have to farm for an event. Okay, that's understandable, but still, I need the dopamine. I put on cat ears. Oh no! Our table is broken. Wow! Cat ears. Also, you have to admit, my timing was spot on. Your time was very spot on. You guys are getting better with the timing of the sound effects. I don't know how to feel about it, to be fair. But. All right. I have to fight a giant snake. Good luck with that. Have fun. But yeah, don't worry about it, Luck. You're a nice guy. You have a very nice personality. Even though I have not known you for as long as some people might have, I've gotten a feel for your character. And you will find that one person that's meant for you, and they will love you just as much as you love them, and they will do anything for you just like you would do anything for them. I arguably have a bad personality. Well, you know what, Luck, that's the thing. You always will see yourself differently than other people do. I see myself as a huge bitch, but you guys are able to find good in me, so you know what? I find good in you. Do not tell me that I am wrong. Fuck you. Can you hit the weak point for their massive damage? It's a great meme. Wait, you aren't a total bitch? See, exactly. Guys, one thing to keep in mind, you will always be your own worst critic, and you see yourself differently than how others will see you. Hey, I'm like an absolute prick with people like me. I mean, the fact that we are having this conversation surely shows that I'm a bit annoying. No, it's because you are not just seeing the point of what I'm getting to. I need you to watch it and react to it live. Pangy, does it have copyrighted music? That's my first question. No, it doesn't mean that you're annoying, quite the opposite. It's because you're not being... It's because I'm presenting a viewpoint to you that contradicts the viewpoint you hold on yourself, and therefore you are failing to accept my viewpoint. Which is understandable. It's hard to accept things, but you have to keep... That's why you have to remind yourself. That's why you have to remind yourself, sometimes verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, that you are not as bad as you think you are, because if people can see something good in you, that means you are not as bad as you think you are. It is something that it took me years to realize that. I always see only the darker parts of myself, but the fact that people can see some good in me that I can't see necessarily has helped me to realize, hey, I'm not as bad as I am. And it's really helped a lot with my self-esteem. But yeah, I was screaming at Coco for years, and look at her. What's the deal? Oh my gosh.
Bible thump.
No Bible thump, but thank you for the bits. I appreciate appreciate it. I'm sorry you came into that like really, really intense conversation, but hello, how are you doing? I mean, seeing me with a taco would be great. If an asshole like me can find a girlfriend after being a massive bitch in 2018-19, you can find someone, just be patient. What's the I mean, here's the thing. I've been told to change more, that my personality is good. Logically, that means I have a bad personality, right? No. That just means other people have a weird opinion of you. You know what helps me with self-confidence issues? A tungsten cube. No, Luck, that does not mean that logically you have a bad personality. Because you also have to factor in how these people who are telling you this are. Which, first off, telling people to change their personality is not how people change at all. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. A person can only ever change anything, regardless if it's, you know, your hobbies, your habits, your hair, whatever. You can only change unless you want to change.
Oh no, our table pog champ.
Oh no, our table. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Double thank you. You can only change if you want to change. No one can force change upon you. That's not, it's like, if I wanted, like Patches, for example, if I wanted Patches to stop crying and trying to jump onto something that he's not supposed to be, I can't force him to do that. He can only, like, force him to do it himself. My old girlfriend told me that my self-esteem was a massive issue that I needed to work on, which was so wrong. My way of doing things was never wrong. She was just dumb. I mean, repeated trend seems to be a sign of effect, right? Okay, well, this also isn't a scientific experiment with things that can be tested, you know, quantifiably. That's not how this works, Locke. If you're wanting to go the route of science, to make something a, you know, fact, it would have to be proven multiple times over, where with certain factors being held in control, other factors being tested, and also multiple trials. What seems to be your small sample size would be beyond inadequate in a scientific experiment. So no, do not say that this is a logical fact. It's not. Also, let's talk about the people who've been telling you this. Chances are, these people are probably being very reflective, and that they are trying to reflect their problems onto you because they don't seem to realize that maybe, hey, I'm the problem. Because it's hard for people to accept that. It's much easier for some people, if not a decent chunk of humanity, to put the blame on another thing, because no one wants to sit there and realize, oh, hey, maybe I'm the fuck up. That is a hard thing to accept, which is why it makes it so hard for people to get help with their problem. But that's okay. It's okay to accept that you are the fuck up. Do not put blame onto other people. If you make a mistake, accept it, own up to it. To err is to human. It is okay. So yeah, chances are the credibility of the people telling you that you need to change your personality is not very high at all. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on that. So no. So let's see. Let's gather all the facts we've gathered here. All right, Kokum, get some sleep. Yo, Ace, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. Take it easy, and I'll see you later. So what I've determined so far is A, the sources that are telling you to change are very unreliable. B, not enough of a sample size to prove that to be any sort of logistical fact. And C, you also have a bias as the creator of this viewpoint, as, you know, that bias is pretty strong. So anyway, my point being, you're great. You might not be able to see it yourself, but you are great. And if I'm able to sit here and say that, then yes, you are. There's something good about you, even if you will not accept that yourself. Case closed. Okay, but I don't want to feel bad about my mistakes. It's so much easier to blame others. Babe, that is not the point of this. Coco with the zoom in. The only times you need to change yourself and the way you do things is when it directly threatens your way of being. I know this all too well. You are fine about it. Do not worry about it. Exactly what Annie's saying. Luck, I know it is hard to accept. This is coming from someone who is 26, and it took me only within the most recent decade, within the past 6 years, maybe like 5 or 4, to sit here and come to think, okay, maybe I'm not what I think I am, because I used to think the absolute worst things about me, and there were many times where I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. I hated myself with a passion. It's something you come to learn with experience and with time. that you're not as bad as you think you are. And that there are things that you do need to change about yourself. Like maybe you're doing a bad habit, or maybe like, you know, how you look at some things or treat problems. But the point is though, if other people are able to see good things in you and are able to point out good things, for example, Luck, you are very caring and honest, and I respect that in people because I've had many people who are so two-faced and who cannot be honest with me when I'm honest with them, and I genuinely appreciate that. I mean, they just talked about a known personality trait of mine, speaking without thinking. It may be not a complete sample size, but still it's telling in Coco. It's also not you trying to reflect yourself by asserting everyone has worth. I mean, true. I also have a bias here. You're not wrong. And if a personality trait leads to alienation, I agree that it needs to be changed or removed, i.e. that in me who speaks without thinking. Okay, Luck, that's not really necessarily a personality trait so much as it is more of just a habit. Anyone can sit there and take time to think before speaking. But that also doesn't inherently mean that's a bad thing. Because it also means you're willing to go there and speak your mind. Not everyone can. Snape kills Dumbledore, Snape is a hero. And also, it's still not really telling. It's just a human fault. If people are riding your ass on something that is a minor fault like that, that definitely speaks more on them than it does you, Luck. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you can work on not speaking before thinking. That's something easy to fix, but that also doesn't fucking vilify you. Now, that's not equivalent to, like, you know, you being an abusive person. That's not the equivalent of you, like, cheating on a partner. Trust me, I've been with people. Well, a person. Actually, no, people. My first boyfriend was kind of... eh. I've been with people who... how to describe this? They treated me like shit, first off. They put aside my feelings a lot of the times, and they also talked to me about things that made me feel uncomfortable. And that also you just normally wouldn't talk to your partner about. It's not a question of if I'm a villain or not. I'm saying that it's the spectrum of desired to undesired. I know where I lie. Well, quite frankly, I don't think that that's necessarily a good spectrum to use then. Like, I'm sorry, if someone is going to not desire you just on the basis of a simple flaw like them, that speaks more on them. Because that means chances are they're probably out here telling themselves that they think, or that they're setting themselves up with this envisioned, like, dream person. And, you know, when exactly did this start? Let me in VC real quick. You know, if you get in VC, girl, this is gonna be going on for much longer, and I gotta be in bed in the next 30 minutes because I have sleep. Or I have work. No, I have work. Chances are, Luck, the people that you've been talking to have this idealized version of you, or just people in general, and if they, like, you don't meet that idealized standard that they hold, then, I feel like I've taken too much time even as I say, no, you have not taken too much time, and I do what I want here. I don't want you to be so harsh on yourself for that, dude, because that's literally a minor fault. That is something, I know people who speak without thinking all the time. Like, and that doesn't make them an undesirable person. I know people who think very well before they speak, who are very calculating, and they are the most undesirable people in the world because they have the worst toxic personalities I've seen. Like, just because you have one fault like that, that doesn't make you completely undesirable. But honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't make you undesirable at all. We all have our faults. For example, I swear maybe a little too much. I bite my lip. I rip my cuticles out of the sides of my fingernails. I don't speak properly. I use slang. I also, you know, say words like, you know, something and, you know, having and shit like that. I'm not a proper lady, quote unquote, at times. Does that make me undesirable? I'm also 5'9" and overweight. As much as I'd love to say that I'm a pretty anime girl, I'm not. Does that make me undesirable? On some people's standards, yes, it would. But on a lot of other people's, it wouldn't. This is very objective. All of this is very objective. And honestly, more than anything, just if people are gonna find you undesirable for a trait like that, chances are those people shouldn't be people you want to be with or even associated with. I feel it's so telling if I struggle to make and maintain friends is still a sign. If we go off percentages, then the majority tells me how I am. You ever think that maybe okay, yes, well, you might be able to put in some work on yourself, but did you also think that maybe some of these people aren't giving you enough time? Like, they're expecting you just to change automatically, and change doesn't happen automatically. It takes time. Keyboard slams. Like, we can always work on ourselves, but at the same time, also other people, and especially people who are out here willing to say this, also need to give other people time to work on themselves. And yes, well, I apologize if I come off as being very forceful with my opinion here, but that's just because that actually just speaks more of how I see you, Luck. I see you as someone that's truly wonderful. You're a good friend, and I'm so blessed to have met you. You're a genuine sweetheart. And I know how much of a sweetheart you are. And I know that you are more than deserving of someone who also sees you as a sweetheart and more. And I get very passionate when I see people who I can say good things about, who I know are good, even if they can't see it themselves. Like, it just gets me upset. I can write essays on actual terrible people. I'm sure we all can. So yes, while you work on yourself, make sure to keep in mind, we shall see how long you still think that way. All right. I mean, Luck, if I had gotten tired of you, I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't be having you in my voice channels, and I wouldn't be answering your messages, because I have done that to people. There are people that I do not associate with, because they have done things that have lost my trust in them. Like stalking me, for example. There's one individual that comes into mind that, yes, they would stalk me. And some people know who it is. And if you know who it is, do not mention names. But they would message me a lot. They would try to get me into private voice calls and DMs. And whenever we were in call, like, God forbid if I stopped making a sound or if I made like a or anything, everything was scrutinized. And it got me to the point where I don't like making one-on-one VC calls. That was a very, very traumatizing thing for me, and it took me a while after that to even start private VCing with people again. And even then, I only private VC with people who are above the age of 18. And when I wasn't talking to them, they would stalk out VC channels and other Discords, and if they saw me there, they would DM me and be like, oh, why are you in there? Like, they'd comment on how they wanted to join that VC, but then wouldn't join it. Expect when I get drunk and keep calling. Yeah, that's fine, Snooze. And there was one thing that happened, and I got into a fight with this person because they were talking about how they were feeling, and they talked about depression, and I, can speak on that because I am depressed, and they actually had the balls to tell me that I didn't know what depression was. And I told them, you don't know me, do not talk to me like that. So I ended up going offline, and we moved to a private VC on the server, and they ended up spamming me with over 50 messages that night, probably close to 100. They were asking other people about what I'd done, even though I made it very clear to them that I quote unquote went to bed. And other people told them that I quote unquote went to bed. And they kept sending me messages going back and forth of how I was they were gonna self-harm because of me, and that they did, and that it was my fault, and then it wasn't my fault, and that they were sorry for this, and then back and forth with that. So yeah, and I don't talk to that person, and I stopped replying to them. And eventually they stopped messaging me after I made it clear to them that they had done very bad things that lost my trust. Yeah, it has been a bit since I've worked on my paper, but this is something I'd much rather talk about, especially since I'm not going to be up for much longer, and I'm probably going to have to do some more individual searching on this. But point being is, Luck, you have not done anything to lose my trust like that. Speaking before you talk is the least of my concerns when it comes to those who surround me and who I want to be around. Because I've been through people who have traumatized me. Genuinely. And this is a reminder to everyone, even if you can't see something good in yourself, other people can, because they'll see you differently. It's like, I look at it as like you got a mark on your back that you can't see, no matter how much you try to turn around or run around in circles. But other people can see that mark and they can point it out to you. And it takes a while to internalize that, but you get there. It just takes years. I apologize if I got very aggressive with my opinions. I just do not like it when people I know are good talk bad about themselves. And I know that I can't force anyone to ever change their opinion about themselves, but I can at least tell you what I see. Can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Amen. RuPaul, I actually need to finish the most recent season of All Stars. Also, I opened this source and it does not work. I got aggressive in mine too. I don't know why. Let's set this aside. But no, just know, Luck, it'll take time. You're young. You've got so much ahead of you. And I know you're gonna go on and do wonderful things, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I'm not proud of Google Chrome right now, though. Fuck Google Chrome right now. Can I get an amen in here? Amen. I love RuPaul. RuPaul's Drag Race. Great show. Okay, so let's see if we can actually find fucking Wikipedia articles, sources, not articles, sources that are actually in existence. Because everything is just not here. That's something I've already used. I feel like if I were to defend my thoughts more, we'd stay in a circle. But anyway, what cultural impact does Dahlias have? We haven't found that out yet. Just remember, it would keep us in circles. You're right. You're very right. Just know, you got time. This is the least of your concerns. You've got time, and you can work on changing yourself and becoming the person that you want. And I know you will, because you're just really cool like that. You can do anything that you put your mind to. It might not work out instantly. That's one thing I will tell you guys. Might take time. Like, for example, school. I was always told, you just work hard, things will work out in school. That's a fucking lie. It won't always. Sometimes it takes a lot of things, like knowing your limits. But if it's something you genuinely want to do, and you are dedicated and committed to doing what's needed to do it, you can do it. Whether it's writing a paper, Coco, I'm apathetic, lazy, sarcastic, change will be slow, and that's okay. That's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. To expect someone to change everything about them or anything they want to change about them at the drop of a hat is honestly, like, just redundant. If you expect someone to change to your standards or what you think a person should be, like, within a day, like, you're fucking out of your mind. It's all something we gotta work on. Like, for example, what's one thing I've changed about myself? Well, loving myself. As I said before, earlier in stream, I used to hate myself for a long time. And I had very, very poor body image because of the fact that, yeah, once puberty hit, I kind of gained weight. Yeah, still just, it is what it is. And I used to hate myself for a long time. And I guess a part of that was the fact that I also used the standards that others held for beauty and things like that to myself. And I always regarded myself as a person that no one would want. Because I'm tall and fat, and guys around me didn't like girls like that. And it impacted my self-esteem for years. And it really took hearing others be able to say something good about me to kind of sit there and just, and it was like a quick, I don't even remember the day it happened, but it was like an epiphany. It's just like, oh, like it clicks, like it clicked like a light switch, or like something connected. And I realized, well, if I was as bad as I see myself as, I don't really think other people would be able to say good things about me at all. I will admit my self-image is something I need to work on. Recently I've been advised to say I want to sleep instead of I want to die. Not sure if it helps, but I am stable in one way, I guess. I'd say with that might also come in more to a thing of accepting bad feelings with good. Kind of like with what I had said earlier, like, oh, things will work out if you just put your mind to it and work hard. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes life happens, and you just have to accept that life happens. And it's okay that life happens. It's life. That's just how it is. I'm not saying to become complacent with that, but accept that some things may happen that you do not have planned for, and to just, you know, work around those. You adjust to it. We always adjust. Life is adjusting. A lot of it. And I know that's hard to do because it is actually within our human nature to reject change. It really is. That's why it's hard for us to love ourselves. It is very hard for you to reject change, because if you see yourself as one thing and then are being told, oh, another thing, it's hard to change that. I'd say instead of I want to die, I'd say maybe if it were me, I'd say more of things are not good right now, but that's okay. They won't always be bad. And that's one thing that's helped me, especially with dealing with depression, mental health, and things like suicidal thoughts. Coming to the terms of accepting that, yeah, there's gonna be low points in my days. There's gonna be days where I will find it so hard to just crawl out of bed, and I might just stay in bed on some days that I don't have like work or school. I might stay in bed all day because I do not have the desire to do anything else. But that's okay, because those days won't always be permanent. They are not the set standard. They happen, and it's okay. That's why toxic positivity is such a problem. Because yes, you need to be positive, but you also can't inherently reject the negative sides of things. You can't just push it and block it all out. That makes things so much worse. And it's up there with repressing your feelings. Like emotional repression and repressing bad emotions is very, very not healthy. So just like accepting change is a thing, you have to accept both the good and bad parts of you and the good and bad parts of life. Not sure if I should say it here, but some years ago I was pretty bad and made something called Plan Zero, dark place for sure, but hey, I have plenty of anchors to keep me grounded. And yeah, that's understandable. And I'm gonna save this just because I also don't have a desire to work on this anymore. And we're just gonna sit here and talk for the last little bit of stream. And that's okay. Because I like talking with you guys. I like talking. That's why I don't like, that's why I hate when I miss a message. It makes me feel bad. Because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ignoring you. Also, let me catch my chat real quick. I can say for certainly say, working on yourself, becoming your best person, it scored me an amazing date. Yes. I just assure myself my day saying it's all good or everything's gonna be all right, and saying it over and over really goes a long way. Mood. I'm both grateful to and mad at the fact that Sin and Second Mom let me sit in bed for months on end with doing nothing. But at the end of the day, everything will be okay. You will survive and conquer. I'm too angry and spiteful to let life get me down. I respect that, Snooze. Finding your people too. The power of friendship. BA went on emergency maintenance. You can't grind out your game. But no, Mood, I can be spiteful and petty. Yeah, be spiteful and petty at life. You know, if life's gonna try to fuck you over sometimes, you fuck over life. You make life your bitch. But no, I can understand where you're coming from there, Luck, because I was like that a few years back myself. And this will be a little personal, and I've talked about this before. With my grandfather. So for anyone who doesn't know, or if you weren't here during that one stream I did on Pa's anniversary, the anniversary of his death, losing Pa was one of the hardest things I've gone through in life, in my 26 years of living. 2015, May 9th, 2015, which was a Mother's Day this year. It wasn't May 9th, it was a Friday, like going into a Saturday, but it was Mother's Day this year. Let me Google what day Mother's Day was on this year. May 9th, yes. And I still don't think my mom had recognized that it was Mother's Day, that it was the same date. And I'm very glad, because that would have ruined Mother's Day. So we talked about that on that VOD that no longer exists because I deleted it right afterwards, because I had no intention of saving the VOD where I quite literally broke down into some of the ugliest tears I've cried you guys have heard ever. Losing Pa was very hard on me and my family. Like, that was my best friend. He was the anchor of our family. He kept a lot of things together. Losing him felt like a part of me kind of went with him. Going on from life then made me realize a lot of things, especially about myself. Because I used to think, oh, I was such a big social butterfly, and, you know, I could go out and do this or that, and, you know, like, and it just, like, yeah, that everything will be, as long as I just work hard, then it'll work out. Life doesn't always work like that. And I also realized, you are not a fucking social butterfly. You are an introvert. Don't tell yourself otherwise. And that's okay, because being introverted isn't a bad thing. But during that, I also was dealing with a lot of things emotionally. We were still taking care of my aunt. For anyone who doesn't know, she had a form of Parkinson's, and she needed absolute care 24/7. I had put my life on hold. My older brother, oldest, had put his life on hold. My mom put her life on hold so that we could take care of my aunt, because she needed care around the clock. We would do what I called shift. I would be sleeping during the day because I'd have to go to work in the afternoon, evening time, and then I'd come back and I'd be on my night shift here with her, which included her waking me up if she fell, because I had a baby monitor in Pa's room, and she had a baby monitor in hers. And, you know, if I heard her fall and heard her cry out, or if she needed to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'd have to assist her. And it kind of fucked up my back a little bit from having to pick her up, because one thing that happened as her form of Parkinson's progressed, she was losing the ability to really stand on her own, and that means picking up dead weight off the floor with none of that weight trying to support itself. It gets to you. My social life went absolutely down the drain, and I was being told by people like, oh, you know, Katie, you don't have to sit here and do this. This isn't your responsibility. And it's like, no, that's family. Family is your responsibility. That's how I was raised, and that's what I do. That affected me mentally so badly. I was out of school. I was just working. Work was getting stressful because first thing after Pa's funeral that I got to hear going back to work was, it was hard to cover for you, you know? And it's like, oh, hey, you know, nice to see you too. My grandfather hasn't even been in the ground for a week. Thanks. And so my mental health was the equivalent of a wet paper straw. And my whole point of this was, getting to this, is to talk about the mental health aspect of it. Much like you had your plan 0, I had suicidal thoughts. Now, I did not put any of those thoughts into planning, but there would be times where I'd be like sitting out on, you know, the roof or the porch of the second floor, and I would sit there and think, wow, Katie, if you just kind of lean over a bit more, you could make it look like it was an accident. No one would know. And it was little ones like that, and I actually didn't tell my therapist any of this, or when I was being matched for a therapist, and it was written off with how I described things as just me wanting to get out of the situation, when I probably should have told them, yeah, I was actively wanting to die, like, and I was having those thoughts. Which also, side note, when you are meeting with a therapist or being set up with one, please be absolutely 100% transparent about how you are feeling. That does include when you are having thoughts like that, because clearly those thoughts that I was having were not just intrusive thoughts at all. Always be open with your therapist, no matter what. I just want to say family is not end all be all. Your family are not the people you are birthed by, but the people who are there for you. Yes, exactly. Regardless if they are related to you by blood or not, family is who is there with you. Very true. Gotta sleep, but peace and love. Swanee G out. Yo, Swanee, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. Take it easy, and I'll see you later. Just fuck my family. Yeah, your family kind of whack, not gonna lie. I still can't believe I was dark enough to include in the plan a way to systematically get people around me to hate me. I don't know why, but I don't feel like trying to assert whatever point I had before. I think it's just too tiring, I guess. No, that's understandable. One thing you have to keep in mind when you're in a mindset like that, and that's what happens when you are in a dark place like that, you're not thinking about anything more in a calm, logical way. You are only thinking of, okay, how can I make this stop? And it would include things like that. I'm not surprised to hear that you had put that in there, because you were not in a good mindset. That is completely understandable for you to say that and think that. Hey, yo, Coco. Hey, babe, what's going on? How you doing? But no, I'm glad you are not in that mindset now, because that is a very hard place to get out of, and I'm pretty sure everyone here can agree how that mind place feels, because we've all been there at least once. Sometimes we end up going back to that place time and time again, but it's okay. It'll be okay. Halo Infinite multi-released, and I've been on the grind. Oh, nice. Yeah, someone mentioned earlier that the Halo dropped and it was really good. These beats you're playing make you sound like an inspirational speaker. Yeah, BA was up for like 5 minutes and then went down again. BA went... Also, Blaze, thank you so much for signing that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. I will admit, and sorry for trauma dumping, but I have relapsed and have never passed the get everyone to hate me part. Now it just seems like I think of ways to get hated, but then think I don't want that. Yes, it does sound like there might be some self-sabotage, and that also could be why, you know, fighting, aside from just change being something we actively go against, that also could be why you fight so hard on being this awful person that you think you are. That's understandable. We all self-sabotage ourselves in one way or another, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want you to know, at least I can speak for myself, you'd have to do a hell of a lot to get me to actually hate you. I mean, like, you'd have to pull some of the shenanigans that people have been banned here for. And when I say those shenanigans, let's see, illegal things like sending inappropriate pictures to minors, trying to fake a suicide and get other people to believe that you're dead to, and I quote, see who my friends are, even though you had people worried about you, and you also didn't realize that, you know, a person you're talking to lives in the same state. They can look up obituaries, just saying. It's not a self-sabotage plan to me, it's more of I want to be hated, so when I do commit, I won't be missed. Well, even if you think you won't be missed, you will. Because life and people and humans, shit's complicated. There will be someone who would miss you. I know I would. And I'd like to think a lot of people in this community would miss you too. And there's people I think about that haven't been here in a long time, and I just kind of sit there and wonder how they're doing. And sometimes you message them, sometimes you don't. I try to message people, especially when I think about them. I need to do that a lot more with some people I know IRL. Faking your death because you're a stupid bitch, actively conspiring to get someone's attention by mentally abusing them. I have a long list. Yeah, there's people who've done that in this community. You'd have to do a lot worse than that. You'd have to do that or worse to get me to actually hate you. I mean, Coco, full disclosure, I do have a few plans that involved you. On paper, it's easy, but like I said, I don't think I want that anymore. And I'm glad you don't want that. Because humans, as weird as we are social creatures, and we need each other. Regardless if that is family by blood, family by friends, we do need each other. You can't ever truly be alone. Like we all need our alone time. Like, don't get me wrong, we all need alone time. But we also still need each other, and we need a nice social network that is strong and that's built on bonds and trust and love and respect. And I'm glad you don't want that anymore, because I would never want you to do that, Luck. I would never want you to try to get me to hate you. Because I think you're a nice person. I think you're very sweet, you're very caring. and you're someone I'm proud to call a friend. And my DMs are always open if you ever need me. And that goes for the rest of you guys. You know, I might not always be able to respond in a timely manner. Sometimes I might be a little cocoa sleepy, or I might be at work or school or on streams. But my DMs are always open if you need someone to talk to. Because I know all too well what it's like to feel like you don't have anyone to listen to you. Especially, you know, in the way that you listen to others. Yeah, like I have ideas, but just the thought of hurting you as well as others to hate me is just too much, even if I hypothetically get back there. But it seems like to be a big if nowadays. Well, I want you to know that no matter what, luck, I will be here. Unless I, like, you know, get hit by a truck the next day, knock on wood. But I will be here for you guys as long as I can be. And that's why I kind of want to continue streaming and doing what I do here. Because I want to be here for you guys. Coco gets isekai'd. I don't want to get isekai'd. I have friends and family and a boyfriend here. I don't want to be isekai'd. Unless y'all come with me. Can I get isekai'd into a world where I still have everyone? Like, is that optional? Like, can we all just get transported magically? Because it's either all of us or none of us are going. All of us or none of us. No offense, you actually are one of the easier people to get to hate me, mainly because you have strong attachments to others. I mean, yes, true. You're not wrong, I do have strong attachments to others. But that also means I have a strong attachment to you, too. Isekai'd into our D&D world? Fuck no! You act like I want to be isekai'd into Bristinia. Thank you for that, radio. I think we all needed the laugh. But yeah. I do have connections to it. I do have strong attachments to others, but I also have strong attachments to you too, Luck. So you'd have to keep that in mind as well. Neither would I. She wouldn't survive. You're damn right. Yeah, none of us would. If we got isekai'd into Bristinia, no, none of us would be coming out alive. For a split second, I was about to talk about your plan 0, but you know what? I am past that. I think you should personally throw it out. That's just me. Especially since you've informed me now, so chances are, if you did try to enact plan 0, I could probably put 2 and 2 together. I know I'm gullible, and I have 3 brain cells. But at the same time, I'm also not a complete dummy. And I can also kind of see what it's... From the people I've started to come to see and know, you kind of start to catch on to some things when someone's trying to get you to hate them on purpose, as opposed to them just being a general piece of shit. There's a vast difference. And that's good and bad. I mean, it's not a thing to talk about because it's like, you know... Yeah, no, I understand. But if I were you, I'd throw it away personally. Throw it out of your mind. Just take it, put it in your mind's recycling bin and just right-click delete. Because I would never want you to even think that that is something that you should do. And I wouldn't want to see you attempt to enact that. Because you're someone I care about, and I genuinely want you in my life. Just live your life as a peasant? I mean, yeah, I could in Bristinia. Doesn't mean I want to. With that being said, though, thank you guys for at least helping me get some thoughts, like, put out. Like, we've gotten some stuff done, even if it's only just the start of 1 page out of 10. But hey, any progress is good progress. It's gotten me to think a bit more about paper structure. My mind works as a notion of knowledge and subconscious. I joke I am dumb, but it's more of I can't access thoughts quickly like that, which is fine. Trust me, sometimes you just gotta sit there and just think. Like, I have awful short-term memory. Sometimes it takes me time to remember, and I know there's people that get frustrated with me for that. Like, genuinely frustrated with me for that. And I just remind people, yeah, I have bad memory. Flip side, I don't really lose things, they just sink deep. Yeah, thoughts are kind of whack like that, and brains are our best and worst enemy. We're gonna save you. I'm gonna bookmark all these and I'll check them out later. My paper's not due until... When are you doing it? Let me check my screenshot for when my paper... Actually, I have the date on my... I have the date on my calendar. Especially since he didn't have the date for the paper. Oh hell yeah, I love paperwork. Hey Red, how's it going? Fortunately, you're catching the tail end of stream. Which is okay. Also, Red, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. You're catching the tail end of stream, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll be back tomorrow with Any for randomized load zone Emerald, which I look forward to. Put these all in bookmark. Also, sorry, I kind of changed the topic. I don't remember how we got here, to be honest. You didn't change the topic. I changed the topic because here's the thing. You may think you changed my topics for what we talk about. No, I drive conversations on my stream. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's my stream. I do, quite frankly, what I want. So if there's something I do not want us to talk about, I will make it very clear I do not want us to talk about it. And then if I do want to talk about it, I will push on. And what we talked about is something that everyone needs to hear because it's a very hard thing to accept. I cannot watch the famous birthday streamers stream on her birthday. Oh, not my birthday. Fucking November 6th. Oh wait. Notebook has when the papers due. I mean, I changed the topic by continuing past the first thing. If I stayed silent, we wouldn't have gone as deep, so how about 50-50? If that's what you want to call it, we can call it that, Lock. Hi, can you call me Kuro? Yeah, hey Kuro, how you doing? That's it. You are another Kuro. I know another Kuro. My report is due on the 8th. So we've got a little under 30 days. Cool. Isn't Kuro like Japanese for black? Maybe. Maybe that's why it's popular. Perhaps. I don't know. I know 2 Kuros though. They're both cool. But unfortunately, Kuro, you caught us at the tail end of our stream. But that's okay, because this was a good stream. I've got some stuff done. It gave me some things to think about. And I will probably work on this paper more on the weekend when I have time. Coco, are you telling me you would not want to go to Lenoto's Noodles? Lenoto is racist to elves? No. Fuck Lenoto. All my homies hate Lenoto. I know it's Lancelot. I changed that. Wait, was it Lancelot that's the racist? I think it was Lenoto that was the racist. But point is, we don't go to noodle shops that are racist towards elves. Lancelot shit. Fuck Lancelot. Fuck Lancelots. All my homies hate Lancelots. I take back my previous statement about Lenotos. I got the 2 mixed up. Always hated the English, I mean Lancelot. Who's this Lancelot dude? A guy from our D&D campaign. Who's racist to elves. And my character is an elf. Alright, let me pull up my dashboard so that we can get things set. Let me open up Twitch. And we'll see who's live. We'll see who we can go raid. Damn. Thought there might be someone there, but I think I was unfortunately mistaken. Open up the tab fully. Let's see who's live right now. Hey yo. Hey yo. Okay, so a couple people we could. We gotta. I think we might go raid this person because they don't stream a whole lot, and I like it though. Oh, I just closed the tab that I literally needed open so I could do the things. Who's red? You're red. Okay, haha, funny. But yo guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This was a little bit of a different stream than what I meant for it to be, but that's okay. We got some stuff done. We got to just sit here and talk, and that's cool. So first off, if you want to catch me anywhere outside of Twitch, there's all my socials. We have a Discord and a Twitter page and a TikTok, which one day I will maybe do an editing stream so that we can actually put content on TikTok. And we also have YouTube where I put all the VODs. But if you wouldn't mind joining me for a raid, you have your choice between the regular raid message, or if you're a subscriber, you can do the sub raid. So I personally copy the regular message because Cool Cat's cool. Both this Cool Cat and Cool Cat from like Cool Cat Saves the Kids. Submissive raid. Babe, I swear I'm gonna beat your ass. But now let me go get this raid message, copy paste it in their chat. Let me get it set up so that we can go raid them. For anyone who doesn't know, we're gonna go raid Cinder. Cinder is really cool, and they just started streaming recently. They're playing the new Halo Infinite. They're the thing that Vape was telling us about. They are telling us that. And they're just doing that. Cinder doesn't know. No, Cinder does not know. Cinder does not know we're about to do this. We're about to whip in Nene. But thank you guys so much for everything today, for all of the hosts, the follows, the raids, the bits, the subs. I think we might have had some subs. But more importantly, thank you guys. Yes, we did have a sub. Hidden. But thank you guys so much more just for spending time with me, just because that's one thing you can never get back. Apologies for starting late. We will not be starting late tomorrow. We'll be starting at 10:30, 11 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, but until then, I hope you have a great rest of your Monday, a good start to your Tuesday. I love you all very, 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 very much. Stay buttery, my friends. Now let's go show Cinder some love, shall we? Bye-bye!